I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laxa.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello and welcome, folks, to another Game to Love tennis podcast. Live play-by-play commentary with me, Covey, your host for today. We've had a few matches today, I believe. We had the Zverev match. I don't know if that's over yet, but Roland was doing that one. We've got me doing Sabalenka versus Barbora Krejcikova. This is going to be a great match, folks. And we already have a prediction from Ted Nervander. Now, Ted virtually always, has a very precise prediction for me. This one says Sabalenka wins 6-4, 6-3. King of Justice in the house. What's up, Covey and everyone? What's going on, y'all? And yeah, so you may have joined me last night. I did a doubleheader. I called the Iga versus Andreescu match, followed by Alcaraz versus Griekspoor. Today, I'm doing just this one. I've got some plans in the evening, so unfortunately, won't be able to call the Carlitos match. I really, really want to, but I've got some plans from before that I couldn't move. So there you have that little bit of just news and notes there. But for this match, we've got quite a cracker of a match. We have the 14-win and 1 loss so far this year, Aryna Sabalenka. She won down in Adelaide before the Australian Open. Then she won in the Australian Open. And her only loss was to Barbora Krejcikova in Dubai, just a few days ago, it was like a week ago, a week and a half. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. I'm excited to see what's going on. Sabalenka won the first set in that one 6-love, okay? And then she she lost in a tiebreak and then lost the third set 6-1. So it was quite the turnaround. You have the power and tenacity of Sabalenka versus the poise and precision of Barbora Krejcikova. One thing I really, really love when I heard Krejcikova being interviewed, she said, when I go into a match, I have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, and a plan D, meaning she's very methodical with her tactics. She's very aware of what she's doing, what's working, and if it's not, she improvises, whereas Sabalenka is a little bit more of the aggressor. she's kind of like play my way or don't, but I'm going to try and smash the ball through you. And she has the ability to blow pretty much any player off the court. So, yeah, very, very good matchup we've got here. A couple of major winners now that Aryna won the Australian Open. And, of course, Barbora Krejcikova in singles won the French Open a few years ago. And she is a several times doubles winner, number 2, I believe, right now in the world in doubles. But let me just get back to that. So it was Dubai. It was just February 23rd. So just like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, they played in Dubai, and Krejcikova took that one. That was Krejcikova's first win. Before that, Sabalenka had won both of the other previous matches. We've got Lamberto in the house. Ciao. How are you, Lamberto? He says, hi, Covey, with a smile emoji. Hey, that's exactly how I feel whenever I see you in the chat, Lamberto. So perfect. Saying, let's go, Saba. And we've got Suwon Lim in the house. Hey, Covey. Hey, Suwon. Suwon joined me yesterday. Actually, so did King was there for the double header for the call that I got to do. So much fun, actually. So I did the Iga match versus Andreescu. And right at the end of that match, the ending of the Jack Draper Murray match was happening. Literally, it was like match point or 2 points from the match. So I just like an impromptu called that match as well, just for about 3 minutes, just for those last 2 points. Andy Murray ended up double faulting on match point. Unfortunate way to lose. But not only that, right after that, I did the Alcaraz full match with Greek Sport. And after that match was done, it was the match point of the Gracheva versus Kasatkina. So I got to call, basically I did 2 full matches, but I got to call like 4 match points. It was pretty awesome. All right, folks, I want some predictions from you because this match is just about underway. Sabalenka is just about to serve. Let me know who you think is going to win. Okay, folks, the first point is underway. Good rally, but then Sabalenka rips a forehand into the net. It's love 15 on the serve of Aryna Sabalenka. So, Suwon, didn't see your live already. I think Barbora composure will get her to win, but I want Saba to win. Okay. Lamberto had a funeral tomorrow, so can't stay up too late. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we'll keep you up as long as you're comfortable, Lamberto. 2 streams on GTL today feels like a grand slam. Hey, there's going to be another stream. I believe someone will be doing the Raducanu match versus Iga. Nice serve +1 inside-out forehand winner, Sabalenka. So it is 15 all. We got KC saying Sakari up 5-2. Lamberto, the prediction, Saba in 3. That's exactly my prediction as well. And Suwon with a question mark saying Barbora in 2. Hey, you tell me, my friend. There's no wrong answers here. We're just guessing. We're having a good time. So yeah, I'm gonna say Sabalenka is gonna get some revenge, and she's gonna do it in 3, maybe 2, but I'll just say 3. Nice serve from Sabalenka, short ball return, and Sabalenka steps in and easily rips a backhand cross-court winner at the net there. Just a real short block back return from Krejcikova. So far, pretty good ball striking. As you all know, I like to see how the players are hitting the ball in the first few minutes. Nice serve there up the tee. Barbora Krejcikova forehand return goes into the net. 40-15 for the Australian Open champion and world number 2. So yesterday, you may remember, I had a slice of cucumber in my water bottle. Today, I put 2 blueberries. I smushed them between my fingers and threw them in there. So hopefully I have a little bit of a blueberry-infused water. Let me know what your favorite infused water is. Another serve up the tee, another block back return, but again into the net from Krejcikova. So an easy hold for Sabalenka. And just because I haven't heard her button in so long and I love it so much, I'm going to give the Sabalenka button a press.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
So Aryna Sabalenka, 87% winning percentage on her for holding her serve since the beginning of the year. That's ranked number 2 on the entire tour. We got Snehal in the house. Snehal Kumar. Hey, Covey, he says. Manor, Covey with huge lettering there with the capitals. Ooh, blueberry water, says Suwon. KC, LOL, tea. Actually, you know what? I have tea as well. I've got... this is peach ginger tea. It smells like the fuzzy peaches that you get for like those gummies that you get from the candy store. All right, here we go. Krejcikova with a nice serve. We got a rally going on. Backhander, cross court. Sabalenka, backhand slice Krejcikova. Backhand again, cross court Sabalenka. And then the slice from Krejcikova goes long. So Aryna Sabalenka takes the first point in game number 2. It is love 15. Manor saying Saba for the win and for her revenge. I have the same thing, Manor. Great. Blueberry water. Is that an American? Hey, I don't know. I'm Canadian, dog. Sorry, I don't mean to call you dog. It's just my affectionate way of calling you dog. Like, what's up, dog? No, I'm just trying different stuff. I found out that I've been having too much sugar, so I'm trying to find different ways to enjoy water without needing like, oh, a nice, beautiful up the line backhand little chip from Sabalenka, passing Krejcikova, who was at the net. So Sabalenka does a backhand slice. Krejcikova comes in, does a forehand drop shot, makes her way to the net, and Sabalenka gets to that ball and just pushes it up the line as Krejcikova was right in the middle at the net. So it's love 30 and some pressure already. Now, remember, the last time these two played, Sabalenka won the first set with a bagel, 6-love, and then ended up losing the match in a tiebreak second set, and then she lost 1-6 in the third. So Krejcikova is one of those players that you can never count out, even if she gets bageled. So nice serve, comes back unreturned, 15-30 now. So Krejcikova trying to get a little rhythm on her serve here. Krejcikova's got a... Actually, I'll get into the kits in a second, but I want to get back to this blueberry water with Manor. So Manor, I was saying... wait, hold on a second. We got a nice rally going. Forehand Sabalenka. Oh, ripper of a forehand Sabalenka on a short ball in the middle. And it is now 15-40 double break point for the Belarusian. So yeah, blueberry. So I've been taking too much sugar. I talked to my doctor. So I'm not huge into pop, but I like juices. I like sweet stuff. I've always had a sweet tooth. So now I've been just putting water. I've put some cucumber in it yesterday. Really refreshing. Basically trying stuff like I'm going to throw some maybe raspberries and just see if I like the infused water. I let it sit for like a few hours in the fridge. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. But I don't know it's an American thing. I think it's not, because if it's an American thing, I feel like they would just drink a whole bunch of Coca-Cola all day long. I'm just kidding. I'm being silly there. But North American life is very sugar rich for sure. Stu Wan saying I'm having lemon ginger tea right now. Oh, nice. I got the peach ginger. You got the lemon ginger. Anyone else? KC likes the ginger tea. And the break. Oh, there it is, by the way. I'm talking about the tea. And we have our first break. Sabalenka is up 2-love early here in this one. And let's give the break. All right, Sabalenka serving up a break at 2-love. Nice serve up the tee is a hard one. Krejcikova serve into the net, return into the net. So 15-love. Sabalenka, really quick pace of this match so far. We played 2 games in 7 minutes. Yeah. Manor, I'm just drinking normal water. Hey, there you go. Snehal with a very specific Krejcikova in 3, 7-6, 4-6, 6-3. Okay. I might have to star that and see if it comes true. That would be quite the guess. Win the best player, says Mario Unica. Thank you, Mario Unica, for joining me. Sabalenka, nice serve, short ball return just at the net, and Sabalenka rips an easy forehand winner, 30-love. Andy Wawa saying, can you tell me what is the whole F about? Just telling horse S, but can't see the match. Yes. First of all, please refrain from using that language, my friend, or I'll have to put a pause on your account. And secondly, we do not show the match. We're not allowed to, but what we do is a live commentary. So I'm watching the match right now live, and I'm describing it to certain people who don't have the ability, depending on where you are in the world, maybe they don't have it on your TV subscription. Another serve up the tee, and the backhand by Barbora Krejcikova goes into the net. So we do not show the actual match. So yeah, and again, please watch the language. Really appreciate that. Manor is saying, I hate sweet drinks. Ooh, I have a sweet tooth, but it's been a few weeks now. I'm getting used to dampening my sweet tooth here. Now 40 love Sabalenka. First serve that she didn't like the toss. GSL is in the house. Covey, GTL guys and girls, so much tennis, so little time. I was hoping we could finish Daniil Sasha, but this is my match of the day. So nice to be here, and always, always, always nice to have you, Gary. Thank you for joining us as always. Manora, I know cucumber water is a thing in Cuba. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's honestly very, very good. Double fault for Sabalenka, first of the match, but she still has 2 game points, 40-15. Barbora Krejcikova. We'll have to play the button here when she starts picking it up, but that's a comment here from Ben. Ben, thank you for joining us. Manor also very excited, and so is SWL Suwon Lim. Manor, it's okay. You know what? They were just wondering. They probably were expecting the match to be on, so we'll give them a pass. But yeah, Snail, you don't need to bring up foolish comments. Yeah, that's true. I would rather address it and instead of say the person not hearing what I have to say and they keep putting it in, because I don't want you guys to have to keep reading negative comments if I don't address it. So I figure if I address it, hopefully. I've had a couple times so far where people have had negative comments, and I've addressed it, and on one occasion the person even apologized. So I think that's a good way to address it. But yeah, I definitely appreciate what you're saying there, and you're saying abusive comments. Yeah, no, but yeah, I definitely know that I can kind of mute them and stuff like that. But I'd like to give people a chance first. Just watch tennis TV, says Manor. Suwon says, Covey just too nice. Yeah, I know. That's what all the girls say. That's why I never have a girlfriend, because I'm too nice. Girls like the bad boy. I'm sitting here loving everyone. Manor, it's illegal to stream the match. Just chill. Yes, exactly. All right. So Sabalenka does hold. She was up 40-love. It went to 40-30. But in the end, she finishes out and consolidates the break 3-love for Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Welcome, Ems from Ireland. How are you doing, my dear? Great to have you as always. Manor saying, Covey, that not true. As a girl. Sorry, I'm not following exactly what are you still referring to that that comment before? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's not worry about that. It's no big deal. I think it's all good in the end. Looks like the fellow has not commented anymore, and if they do, I'm sure it'll be all good. By the way, folks, please do give us a like, give us a subscribe if you're new. It really helps us bring more tennis to you, especially during amazing tournaments like this one, where it's almost as large as an actual major. This one has 96 entries on the men's and women's side. A major has 128. So basically you get a bunch of buys for the top seeds, and then after that, 6 rounds of tennis. So yeah, please do give us a like, subscribe. We really appreciate it. So far, we're at 19, and I really appreciate every single one of them. Nice serve up the middle, and a short ball return from Sabalenka. Krejcikova steps in, rips the forehand winner, and a nice point to start. 15-love for the Czech Republic player. I should say the Czech player. And Krejcikova is decked out. She's got a white Fila cap with a big Fila logo. Sorry, it's a visor, so it's not a cap. It's not covering her actual head. It's just the visor. She's wearing an all pink full-on shirt, full sleeve. Nice backhand return up the line. Now forehand Krejcikova, and then the squash-style return there from Sabalenka goes long. So Krejcikova, as I was saying, she's got the white Fila visor. She's got a full-on, actually, no, it's a half-sleeve t-shirt, also Fila, hot pink, and she's got a black and white skirt, and it's kind of like it's got this pattern, almost looks like spaghetti or something. And then she's got, I think it's her head racket with the yellow, bright yellow frame. Nice. Oh, no, that serve was wide. Here comes a second serve. We'll finish up the kit here when they give me a better close-up of Krejcikova. Second serve Krejcikova at 15 love. Out wide. Nice forehand return deep. Now backhand slice Sabalenka. Forehand Krejcikova into the open side. Beautiful done. Beautifully done. And it is 30 love. And so Krejcikova. Oh, they keep. So Krejcikova also rocking white shoes and a white wristband on her right wrist. She also has some taping on her right ankle. So her left ankle is fine, just has a sock there. Her right ankle, her right ankle has some sort of taping. First serve is a let here at 40 love, triple game point. Looking for our first game to love here in the match. And she's chosen another set of tennis balls for this point. Another first serve is a good one out wide. Backhand return into the net. And we have our first game to love as Krejcikova gets on the board here in set number 1. M saying, I'm great, Covey. How are you? I'm doing really, really well. Had so much fun doing that double call back-to-back on the same court. A lot of fun. And yeah, really excited to do this match. Tonight, unfortunately, I won't be able to call the Carlitos match. I was asked to, however, I do have a commitment that I can't miss. So, bummer. But for the rest of the tournament, I'm hoping to call pretty much all the later matches because I am one of the few people who are in the later time zones. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. Snahill saying, even though I predicted Barb to win, I don't really believe it, especially how Saba has started. I have a bad feeling for Barbora. Sabalenka with a nice serve +1 to take the first point, 15 love. Now she's serving here. First serve is a fault. Here comes a second serve. Hey, but remember, Snahill, like I was mentioning, the last time they faced 3 weeks ago, Krejcikova lost the first set 6 love and still ended up winning the match. Ooh, beautiful forehand down the line winner from Krejcikova off the return, 15 all here. I'm just in with Roland too. Oh, you're doing the double dip. I love that. Yeah, Roland's a great commentator. I like how he asks kind of trivia questions and stuff as well. I caught about 45 minutes of the first set of his match. By the way, let's check out some out-of-town scores on the next break. So here we go. Sabalenka, first serve at 15 all is good. Return right up the middle. And then Sabalenka, the return was right at her feet. She actually fell over returning it, and it makes it over. And then Krejcikova backhand slice goes into the net. That return was beautiful, right at her feet. She literally hit it over the net as she was falling back. She had to literally catch herself with her left hand after she hit that ball, and then she laughs at her, smiles to her coach, to her coaching box there. Okay, let's see here. This is how the last meeting started out. I'm cautiously optimistic at 3 love. I like that word, cautious, that phrase. All right, second serve coming up at 30-15 for Sabalenka. Serve is good. Backhand return cross court is a doozy, but Sabalenka chips that back on the backhand, and then Krejcikova wrong foots her and goes inside out forehand for 30 all. Nicely done there. Okay. Ems, you're omnipresent. Yes, you are. Med up a break in the decider. What a choke from Sasha. Let's see. Yeah, I still haven't seen that score. Where are we? We are 1 set all, and Medvedev is up 4-2. Okay. Oh, Sabalenka serve up the tee, and she thought it was an ace. So did I, but I guess it was not, because you cannot argue with Hawkeye. It's not a choke, Norris. That's just Medi's resilience. Yeah, I mean, he is on a 16-match winning streak, so can't discount anyone who's that hot. Backhand return tries to go up the line, Krejcikova, but it goes into the top part of the net, and it's 40-30 game point for Sabalenka. Covey, I can't wait for your at Wimbledon. Let me know what that means. The OOTDS, the order of the I don't know what that word means, but I also can't wait either. Maybe. Let's see. M saying, oh, by the way, Sabalenka holds unreturned serve there. So it is 4-1 Sabalenka early here, only 18 minutes into the first set. I'm going to give her one more button because she is cruising.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
We have Capricorn BG officially in the house. Hello, lovely people. Hello, lovely Cap. Great to have you. I tip my cap to you, Cap. Hey, Menoris from Snehal saying, but really surprising. I thought Medi would run out of steam by now, but after such a long match. No, that guy, that's one thing about him. Unbelievable. All right, so we have Sabalenka with the white and Iga. Oh, you mean with the okay, with the kits? That is so funny. Covey, don't curse her. Okay. Oh my God, you jinxing her. I hate you. Who am I jinxing? I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. I don't know who I'm jinxing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, outfit of the day. That's what you meant. Okay. Oh, and speaking of outfits, let's get to Sabalenka here in just 1 second when I get a little bit of a closer look. Outfit of the day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Got it now. What's up, Snail? Says King Adjust. Ooh, a big, thick rain cloud, it looks like, over the stadium. I hope it's not going to impact this match. Although it's only 2 o'clock here and my plans don't start till 6 p.m. So I got time. All right, Krejcikova serving at 1-4, down a break here. And the first serve is good. Backhand return. Backhand Krejcikova. Backhand Sabalenka. It's a slice up the line. Forehand slice from Krejcikova into the net. And it is love 15. So Sabalenka is rocking a very nice, like a yellow, like an earthy sun yellow tone tank top on top. And then maroon skirt on the bottom. I'll get to the rest after I get a better view. Backhand return there up the middle. Now forehand Sabalenka, forehand Krejcikova, forehand Sabalenka, cross court. Up the line, Krejcikova on the forehand side. Now backhand slice Sabalenka up the middle. Forehand Krejcikova goes long. Love 30. Again, under some pressure here. And King talking some footy. We're destroying Liverpool tomorrow, he says. Hi, King. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. Nice. Okay. Nice out wide serve. A chop back return goes long, and it is 15-30 for the Czech player. Sorry, it's 15-30 for Sabalenka on the Czech player's serve. So, oops, they showed her for a second. The outfit of the day, yeah, it's going to be pretty hilarious. It's going to be just all white at Wimbledon. Even Fokina isn't allowed to wear, like, you know how he does one white sock and one black sock normally? He's not even allowed to wear that in Wimbledon. It's a bummer. Backhand return is a hard one from Sabalenka. Now forehand slice Krejcikova. Forehand up the line, Sabalenka, and it's a winner as she rocks it past Krejcikova. Another couple of break points here. Sabalenka is really timing the ball well and moving well as well. So definitely need to be careful if you're Krejcikova. Yeah. So anyways, back to the kit. It's basically just this really light yellow, earthy sort of yellow top, maroon shorts, and white and purple shoes. No wrist gear, no headgear for Sabalenka, but she does have a watch, maybe like a Fitbit type of thing on her left wrist. All right. Second serve is a double fault, and there is your second break of the set. And Sabalenka is up 5-1 now. Wow. Big start for the Belarusian. All right, out of town real quick. Davidovich Fokina took out Garin, the Chilean, in straight sets. And right now, Medvedev is up a break in the third set. And it looks like a medical timeout is happening right now. I'm not sure what's going on there. Coco Gauff took out Rebecca Peterson in 3 sets, and Sakkari took out Pliskova in 3 sets. Beautiful serve up the middle, and Krejcikova got her racket on it, but it did not go anywhere, and it is 15-love. Sabalenka just 3 points away from this first set here. Cap, I mean, Saba's raw power is just insane, even on a super slow court. Well, I think that actually helps her because she's one of the few players who can hit through other players, even though it's a small court. That's another reason why, like Rafa, for example, made the finals last year. Fritz is a big hitter. He made the, obviously he won it. Alcaraz made the semis. I think Rublev. So all these guys have huge forehands that we're talking about, and women. So it does make sense that you could have the power to hit through. It's the other players who don't have the weapons. They have trouble finishing points on the slow court because they can't just rip it by people. Sabalenka gets wrong-footed there. Krejcikova goes up the line as Sabalenka was going up the middle. So it's 30-15. Sabalenka still just a couple points away from this first set. Roman is in the house. We'll get to this in 1 second. Beautiful serve up the tee. Short +1. Oh, and she goes just wide on the +1 forehand cross court. I think she missed it by like an inch or so. Roman in the house. Yo, your boy Covey. Good day. Already made 6,500 on Sakkari, Goff, Zverev over, for the over. Wow. Man, I need to make your kind of money, man. That would be so much fun. But hey, congratulations. And hopefully that number keeps on climbing, buddy. Great to hear that someone's killing it on the money-making front. Sabalenka with a huge serve. Nope, that is just wide up the tee. So 30 all. And this is a big point right here. I mean, I still think Sabalenka is going to take the set pretty much regardless. But when you're up 30-love and oh, another +1, and this time the backhand was long. On the last point, the forehand went wide. So, again, she's doing really well. She's pushing Krejcikova out wide on the serve, getting short return, but the last two just unforced errors, and now it is 30-40, and it's the first breakpoint opportunity for Krejcikova. First serve is, oh my God. That first serve was so wide that it was wide of the doubles alley, folks. So a little glitch in the matrix all of a sudden for Sabalenka. But here we go. Second serve is good, and it was a high kicker. But Krejcikova, oh, with another nice return. But Sabalenka, another backhand, and it goes wide of the doubles alley again. So 4 straight errors after being up 30-love, and now Krejcikova is going to be serving down just 1 break at 2-5. A little meltdown for Sabalenka, but Krejcikova held her end of the bargain. Let's finally give her some button love. And we got Gary GSL raining in the desert in March. Climate change is a real trip, ain't it? Yes, it is. Roman here. Wasn't here yesterday. My sister gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Attaboy. Welcome to the world, little baby boy. And congratulations to the uncle and to your sister and your family. And I guess your daughter Willow has a little baby cousin now get to play with in the days and weeks and months to come. So congrats to your family there. King of Just bet on Sabalenka. Boring. Be right back after Zverev. Oh, you do your thing, man. I will be here. King of Just, how's my Nole comrade? And King of Just, great. Gary Novak is winning the French Open too. I've always wanted him to win the French Open more, and it may happen again. Yeah. I mean, he definitely... I believe it really feels like that's a huge goal. He really wants to play Nadal in the final, although depending on the rankings at the time, we'll see if that is a possibility. Oh, Krejcikova comes in, and she had an easy volley on a floater, but she backhands that into the net. Love 15. So the unforced errors keep on coming. Medi is a game away from victory. Can you believe it? I can believe it, even though I had picked him to finally lose today. All right, serve up the middle, return forehand from Sabalenka. Now, second forehand from Sabalenka is long, 15 all here. Wow, boring. Big bucks, says Suwon Lim. Boring could be a millionaire by the end of the year. I love the beat to the Krej button. Yeah. Barbora, Krejcikova. Oh, it's a forehand cross-court winner on the return from Sabalenka, and it's 15-30. So again, maybe I keep jinxing her when I keep saying she's 2 points away from the set, but it's a fact. She's 2 points away from the set. Gary, King of Just Nole winning each major one more time is my ultimate dream. I'll never ask for more. You know, I wanted Roger to get to 20 when he was at 18, and there was a long gap between 18 and 20, and I remember one person was like, he'll never get there, and I got to gloat like 2 years later and be like, remember what I said? Nice. Sabalenka pushes Krejcikova off the court with a ripping forehand. Krejcikova short ball return, and then Sabalenka meets that at the net, lets it bounce, and puts it into the open side up the line. And it is now double set point on the break for Aryna Sabalenka. Can she do it? We'll find out very shortly. Barbora, Krejcikova. All right, here we go. First serve is into the net. So Sabalenka has a look at a second serve. So far, Krejcikova has only won 1 out of 4 points on her second serve. Sabalenka backhand into the top part of the net. So 1 break point, set point saved here in this game. Set point number 2 coming right up. Snahill saying Saba still far ahead in this set on her still on her racket. Yes, definitely, I agree. King of Just agreed. A calendar sign would be insane. I think Gary is just saying he wants him. I don't think Gary means calendar slam, although I'm sure Gary would be over the moon with that. By the way, Krejcikova serve comes back unreturned, and we are at deuce. So another or a couple of set points saved here. But yeah, I think Gary was just saying in general, just one of each more. All right, backhand return is up the middle. Now we got a forehand Krejcikova, forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Krejcikova, backhand Sabalenka, back to the forehand side of Krejcikova, which she got wrong-footed, and so Sabalenka with another set point advantage here at 5-2 on the. So third set point, can she convert? Manor saying Med will face Fokina, and the winner of this match, by the way, will face Coco Gauff. Krejcikova, beautiful serve out wide, and the return, just barely. It was a backhand desperation lob, and it just was a little bit long. Back to deuce. Snahill going over to Roland for some time. Do your thing, buddy. We are here. Important moment. Yeah, it is 30 all. I'm looking at the score. I'm not watching the match, but it's 30 all, and it's 5-4 Medvedev. So if he wins 2, he's 2 points away from the match. Everyone's 2 points away from everything. By the way, Sabalenka right now, just 2 points away from the set. All right, here we go. Serve from Krejcikova at deuce. And the forehand return into the net from Sabalenka. And we have another game point for Krejcikova. All right. You know, if Krejcikova holds here, this next service game will have some pressure for Sabalenka after she got broken in the last one after being up 30 love. She had 4 straight unforced errors after being up 30 love. All right, first serve up the tee is good. Return is long, and Krejcikova holds, and that's a gutsy hold. And we are now 3-5. I'm going to hit this button for her real quick before this next game starts. All right, here we are, the kicking off game number 9. Aryna Sabalenka serving for the set at 5-3. And so that we're at deuce now in that game. Wow, it's crazy. Serve up the tee, and Barbora Krejcikova gets a racket on it, but it drops right in front of her. She could not get anything on that beautiful serve, and it's 15-love. Sabalenka. We got Manor. Come on, Saba. Your jinxing doesn't work on her cup. Okay, I will not jinx. How about if it's only a set point? I will say I won't talk about 2 points away. GSL saying king. And the thing is, I want Sabalenka to. Well, I predicted that she was winning, and this year I kind of feel like I'm behind her all the way because one of the few times I've ever called a woman's a Grand Slam champion before the tournament. I did that this year, Sabalenka, so I feel like I need to roll with her. Oh, by the way, beautiful backhand cross-court return winner from Krejcikova. So it is now 15-all. King Adjust doesn't have to be calendar slam. Just win all 4 one more time, even in the next 2-3 years. That's what I thought you were talking about. Beautiful out wide serve from Sabalenka, 30-15. Coco is losing to the winner of this match. Let it be known. I totally agree with you, Capricorn. I think both of these players would win. If I'm making my prediction right now, I would say that I would choose the winner of this match over Coco. 108 aces so far in the year for Sabalenka and 63 double faults. That's pretty good compared to last year where she went mental. All right, Krejcikova sails a ground stroke long there. So it is 40-15, set point number 4 for Aryna Sabalenka. 40-15 double set point. First serve, tosses up, it's good. Backhand return, short ball, and another wide on the +1, just a hair wide. She's going a little too hard on those or something. Set point number 5 here for our girl, Aryna. 40-30. Medvedev. Oh, it looks like Zverev broke back. It's 5-all now in the third set. So barn burner happening over in the Medvedev-Zverev match. First serves great out wide, but the return goes long, and Sabalenka took her 5 set points, but she finally does it. And Sabalenka with a 1-set-to-love lead, 6-3 over Barbora Krejcikova.
Saba, 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 Saba. Saba, Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
So it looks like Rublev Nori has just begun, and they both have broken each other to start the match. So it's one apiece early in the very first set, and they're on serve. So let's look at a couple of stats here. I'm going to look at from Tennis 24. Let's see here. Stats. So we got 1 ace for Saba and 1 double fault. Krejcikova, 0 aces, 1 double fault. First serve points won, very big, 78% from Sabalenka, 53 for Krejcikova. We have 36% on second serve points won for Sabalenka, 43 for Krejcikova. And we have Krejcikova 1 for 1 on break points converted, and Sabalenka is 2 for 5. And let's see, other... Yeah, that's the main stuff right there. So let's see what's going on over in the chat. Okay, let's see here. Manor, Zverev saved match point. It's 5-5. Woo! Zverev break saving match point. Huge drama in that match. Wow. 2 out of 7 break points confirmed. Is that for Zverev or Medi? Interesting. Okay, here we are, folks. Second set is just about underway. Krejcikova is serving. She's just stepping up to the line, rocking that wristwatch on her left wrist. Here we go. First serve is just long. Second serve coming up to kick off this second set. Gary, of course, the other match will probably finish with a tiebreak just for you. Return from Sabalenka into the net. 15-love Krejcikova. Yeah, what a lineup of tennis today, folks. I mean, Fritz Vukovic, Tiafo Tabilo. We got Alcaraz Draper, Sinner Wawrinka, Paul Auger-Aliassime. And then we also got Vondrousova versus Mukova. We got Kvitova, Pagula, Rybakina, Gracheva. We got Cristea, Garcia, and the popcorn match of the night, which I'm also bummed I'm going to miss, is Swiatek versus Raducanu. Zverev 2 for 17. Wow. That is quite a lot of break points just to see. Unbelievable. Impressive. All right, 15 all. Second serve from Krejcikova. Oh, she didn't like the toss. She tossed it too far to her right. Here we go. Serve is good. Oh, massive shank from Sabalenka. Went off the side of her racket straight upwards. And where are we at? By the way, folks, please do give us a like and a subscribe if you're new. We really appreciate it. We're so far at 23 likes. I want to thank every single person who has given us some love for that love. At 30-15, Krejcikova serves up her first ace of the match, making it 40-15 for double game point to kick off this set. Super Tuesday. Yeah, this is better than the actual Super Tuesday with all that. What is it? The primaries or whatever in the States. Okay, second serve coming up at 40-15, and it's a double fault, 40-30 now. Okay, Saba versus Krejcikova. 40 minutes into this match. We are one set down and into the first game of set number 2. Krejcikova, nice serve out wide. Backhand slice return goes long, and there is the hold from Krejcikova. Gary St. M's, yes, tiebreak city. It was a great comment yesterday that Gary made during the was it Iga Bianca match. And Gary said, I know this isn't true, but doesn't this feel like it's the first tiebreak that Iga's ever had, or at least this year? And it definitely felt like that because when was the last time you see her? And then she won it 7-1 as well. First serve from Sabalenka goes long, so second serve coming up. Saba decked out in Nike with that wicked tiger tattoo on her forearm. Second serve is good. Backhand return up the line. Backhand slice Sabalenka. Forehand Krejcikova. Cross court goes wide, and it is now 15-love Sabalenka. King, are you there? King, are you there? Where are you? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? I don't see him, but hopefully he is around. Cap saying, dancing in my chair to the Barbora. Krejcikova. First serve is into the net here. Sabalenka. Another one coming up at 15-love. Nice serve. Backhand return cross court. Backhand up the line from Sabalenka goes long. 15 all. Gobi, you doing good over there, baby? Gobi's lying down on my bed over there, being all cute and comfortable. What a little baby. Okay, here we go. 15 all. First serve, Saba into the tape. If anyone wants to see a photo of my dog, I put up a story on my Instagram. You can follow me at love tennis. The zeros in the O's in love are zeros, so L0VE tennis. Yeah, and if you give me a follow, I will follow you back. Always happy to talk tennis. I got a couple chats going with a couple of the GTL fam. Krejcikova gets on the board here, 30-15 now. Sabalenka serving. And it's an ace up the tee. What a beautiful serve. 40-15, double game point coming up here. So a little bit more stable to start the match for both players. I'd say Sabalenka came out firing. She was up 3-love, ended up taking the first set 6-3. Nice serve out wide. Krejcikova with a ripper of a cross-court forehand, and Sabalenka's forehand off of that goes into the net. It is now 40-30, still game point Sabalenka. Oh, the very last sip of my tea. Here we are, Sabalenka. 40-30 first serve is up. Ooh, just wide on the serve there, or perhaps long. It was right near the corner there. Second serve now. Big point in the second set. And it's a wide serve, and Krejcikova didn't, I think she shanked that a little bit, and she tried to block it back, didn't make it back over. So a hold for the Belarusian, and it is 1-all here in the second set. Let's see here. Sahil, 2 incredible matches, and can't watch any of them. Luckily, it's being covered on GTL. Hey, unfortunate, but fortunate as well, because we are your eyes and ears, my friend. Hopefully that will suffice. Yeah. Of course, Sasha, double fault at break point. Oh, no. So Medi broke back? Oh, wow. Medi broke right back. What? Medi broke again. Okay, okay. And let's, gosh, that match is just bonkers, isn't it? 30-love now, Medi. 2 points. Medi's 2 points away from the match, folks. Krejcikova with a beautiful serve +1, wrong-footing Sabalenka taking a 15-love lead to kick off game number 3 in the second set, where Sabalenka won the first set. Yeah, Sabalenka was just moving up to the middle and put it right behind her. Smart play. Krejcikova, 15-love, first serve is long. Second coming up. 40-love Medi's got triple match point, and another double fault from Krejcikova, bringing it to 15-all here. So, was it now 2 double faults, Krejcikova? I thought she had 3 at least. Let me look. I think our scoreboard is something off there. I'm going to look it up here. Yeah, 3-1 for... All right, nice serve up the tee, and then a backhand high lob return, and Krejcikova puts that away with an overhead smash on a short ball halfway through the court, and it is 30-15 for the Czech player. And Rublev has taken it, folks. Medvedev has taken it 2-1 over Zverev. So that makes it 17 straight for the Russian, and he is cruising. Krejcikova serve out wide is wide, so we'll have a second serve at 30-15. Rublev, Norrie are in the first set still. Norrie's up a break, serving at 2-1, and he has the advantage. And second serve coming up as Krejcikova let on that second serve. Nice serve out wide on the second. Now forehand Sabalenka, backhand Krejcikova, backhand Sabalenka is long, just barely, and it's 40-15, a couple of game points here for Krejcikova. 33 people in, 24 likes. That's a pretty good ratio. Thank you to everyone for your support. Also, in case you would like to support financially, you can drop tips into the chat. You can also look into the description box below. We have some Patreon, I think PayPal as well. So different ways for anyone who would like to support. Also, you can buy merch like the shirt above my head right there. All right, Krejcikova with a short ball, and she goes forehand cross-court winner for a 2-1 lead in this set. And let's give her another button. Okay, everyone. I'm expecting a huge influx of viewers after the Medvedev-Zverev match that Roland was calling on the GTL podcast on a different stream just ended. So hopefully we'll see some more of the GTL fam pumping into this stream. Cap Medi gets the day off. Curious how his body will react. The one thing I'm never worried about with Medi is his like lung capacity and his body. I mean, you have to be obviously somewhat careful. I mean, 16 matches, 17 now wins in a row. That's a lot of tennis in 3 weeks, but or 3.5 weeks. But yeah, that's one thing I always feel pretty confident that he's going to be like physically ready. Mentally, and if the hands and the brain are in perfect sync, that's a different story. Yeah. Beverly Parker says, "Go Sabalenka, love you." Hey, there you go. Some real love for our girl, Aryna Sabalenka. Well, Sabalenka's doing pretty well. She won the first set 6-3, and she is on serve, about to serve here in the game number 4 at 1-2 in the second set. She was cruising along, and then she actually she was up 5-2 in the last game, in the last set, and she was up 30-love, and she looked like she was about to cruise to the end of the set, and then she had 4 straight unforced errors to lose the game. She ended up holding on her next service game, but yeah, it was going from smooth sailing to bumpy all of a sudden. Oh, Cap talking about, no, I mean the ankle injury from today's match. I did see something that he rolled and Zverev went over to the side, tried to help him out and stuff like that. But okay, thank you. I was not thinking about that when I made my comment, so I appreciate the clarification on that. Snehal, I'm quite surprised with Medi. Actually, just 1 second here. Sabalenka serving, second serve is good. Krejcikova is a backhand return winner up the line. Love 15. Snehal saying, I'm quite surprised with Medi, and I'll tell you why. Medi had won 16 matches consecutively without any break, which is tiring in itself, and Medi prevailed in a 3-hour match after such a long run. Yeah, there you go. I could see that. It makes a lot of sense, Snehal. Nice serve up the tee, and another forehand. This time it's a forehand winner up the line, and it's 30-love. So 2 swings of the racket for Krejcikova, and she has a 2-point lead here. MJ in the house. Hola, Covey. Hola, MJ. Welcome. Even though Medi is physically very durable, but still. M saying Medi won. Octopus ×4 emoji. MJ, always take a sip when I write your name. At a girl. There we go. Sexy Sadie. Hola, Covey. There you go. Game to love saying, join us for Sabalenka Krejcikova match hosted by Covey. Yep. That is me. I think that was meant for the other stream, but it's from the Twitch side, so it pops up on here. Yeah, I was expecting an influx, and we already have. We got MJ. We have Ems is back. We have Sexy Sadie and Sabalenka. Backhand goes long, so it is 40-15 Krejcikova here. Sorry, it's 15-40, and it's a double break point for Krejcikova. I'm sitting here. I've been too engrossed in this other match, looking at the other scores. So here we go. Break point. 1 of at least 2 for Krejcikova. First serve, Saba. Beautiful serve up the tee. Returned up the middle. Now backhand Krejcikova. Backhand Sabalenka. Tries to go up the line, but goes into the net. And it is a break for the Czech player. And she is up a break 3-1 here in the second set. All right. What a choke Zverev, says Manor. We got Max. Hey, Covey, do you think this match will go into 3 sets? I do. I had picked Sabalenka in 3. And hi, everyone, says Max. Come on, Sabalenka. Krejcikova first serve to kick off game number 5 is into the net. Second serve coming up. She is up a break 3-1, although she is also down a set. Second serve is good. Backhand return is just a hair wide. Sabalenka tried to rip that backhand, but misses. 15-love Krejcikova. Max Medi 1, yay! Cap saying Krejcikova just does that thing to Sab. Yeah, she does, just like she does to Iga, right? I hope Sab wins, says MJ. Oh my God. No, says Manor. Krejcikova, stop cheating, you. Krejcikova backhand into the net, 15 all here. Snahill Manors, what kind of cheating did she do? Max, hey M's, yes, I'm happy that Medi won after that injury. A Carlos and Medi final would be epic. That's what I had picked, yo. I like the way you think, Max. Roman, yo, Covey, I'm back as I promised. Missed opportunities from Sasha. Yes, I'm hearing he double faulted on a break point against and then ended up losing. A lot of people using the word choke. And it was 7-5 in the third set. So what a match. Very, very evenly played. All right, Krejcikova now down 15-30 in this service game. First serve is into the net. We are 54 minutes into this match, about a set and a half in. Second serve is good. Backhand Sabalenka return is wide, so it's 30 all. Sabalenka is a little off. She came out totally firing, hitting the ball super crispy. Timing was great. Footwork was great. And then when she was up 5-2, serving for, well, not she was serving for the set. She was up 30-love, 4 straight unforced errors. And ever since then, she's just been a little bit rocky, not super consistent since then. And Krejcikova has kind of taken over in the consistency department. Now, backhand Sabalenka into this rally. Backhand slice Krejcikova. Backhand cross-court Sabalenka. Backhand Krejcikova. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Krejcikova with a beautiful angle, pulling Sabalenka off court. That goes to the middle. Now, Sabalenka, some more defense, and she floats one. Krejcikova makes her way to the net and puts away an easy overhead. It wasn't really an overhead. It was more of a controlled volley. Good point, though. Nice point to watch. Krejcikova now has a game point for 4-1. Let's see if she can do it. Cap, Krejcikova's form right now further cements the notion that Iga's winning streak last year would have been much shorter had Krejcikova competed in March, April, and May. Sabalenka return goes wide, so it is a hold and a consolidation for Krejcikova. Cap, yeah, in theory that's true. I'm always a little weary of saying, oh, if this person was there, because we don't know. Like Krejcikova doesn't do as well in general as Iga. So Iga's beating everyone, going to all these finals. Krejcikova is not known for making all the finals all the time. So who knows if she would have, made the finals? Who knows if she would have even faced Iga? I mean, yeah, maybe it's likely, but I mean, there's something to be said there. But yeah, I'm a little weary of those sort of comments. But I definitely understand the sentiment that you're trying to make, and I agree with you there that we don't know what would have happened, but Krejcikova does seem to have something over these top end players, like these. I'm talking the top 3-4 players in the world. She's got a poise level that they don't have as well, I find. I think Iga's pretty ice cold, but I would say Krejcikova, and that's just my opinion, is a little bit more calm and cool overall. Max saying I'm predicting a Carlos and Draper match tonight will go into 3 sets. That's the one I'm gonna miss because I got some plans. So I was asked to call it, but I can't do that one. However, I'm hoping to be able to catch some of that at the event that I'm going to be at. I actually have I do have it on my phone too, so I might sneak and try and watch it that way. But yeah, hoping for. I mean, they had a pretty good match last year. It was indoors somewhere last year. Alcaraz won in I think 3 sets. But that was when Carlos was kind of, after he became number one, he had a little run of indoor tournaments where he just wasn't doing well, and then he got injured. But yeah, that should be a great match. All right, Sabalenka at 1-4, serving down a break. And she goes backhand up the line. Krejcikova slice forehand. And then forehand ripper winner from Sabalenka cross court, 15-love. Saw some comments about me getting rich. Did you forget that I'm a single parent? Diapers are expensive, says Roman. Nice. Snehale, do you follow football, UEFA Champions League? Not too much, but sometimes I get into it. Man, what was that? This was like many years ago. I watched Liverpool. They were down 3-0 in the Champions League final match, and they tied it up and won in, I don't know if it was extra time or shootout, but that was like maybe 8 or 9 years ago. That was probably the last time I like actually sat and watched Champions League. Much more into hockey. Huge hockey guy. That was the first love of my life, actually. Tennis was a very, very close second. And a beautiful backhand return winner from Krejcikova, 15 all. Crispy. Yeah, crispy meaning nice and perfect timing. We got boring. I hope you're doing okay as a single parent. I'm glad you won that bet earlier. Yeah, $6,500 will get you at least, I'm thinking what, like at least what, 2,000 diapers? Cap, you can't say ifs and buts in tennis. Here we go. Sabalenka, 30-15. Make it 40-15 because that was a beautiful ace out wide. Krejcikova doesn't think it was in, and she's requesting a replay. But yeah, it shows that about 50% of the ball was in the line, 50% was out. Roland, welcome. Hey, Covey, hope you had a great stream and the match is as good as the other ones today. Zverev failed to convert 15 break points, including 10 in the second set when Med was injured. Octopus prevails. Yeah, we had a lot of updates from people who were jumping back and forth. They were saying, oh, by the way, another ace from Sabalenka. So she's finding a little bit more rhythm on her serve now. So she is at 2-4, still down a break. But yeah, they were throwing the choke word around, especially in the, I guess he was up, was it at 5 all? He was serving and then he double faulted. Bummer for Zverev. So my call was wrong. I mentioned to Roland that Medi's streak was going to end today. Sexy Sadie say 3 sets for sure. No bets on this. Did bet more to win the first set for 1,500. Wow, atta boy. All right, Krejcikova, nice serve out wide, and the return goes long from Sabalenka. 15-love for the Czech player. JP is in the house. Hey, Covey. Hello, Josip. Great to have you, brother. Roland, time for a break for me. Have a good evening, everyone. Great call earlier. I watched about 45 minutes of it, and I was enthralled. Thank you for joining me, even for this brief moment, Roland. Have a great one, and get some rest, buddy. All right, second serve at 15-love for Krejcikova. And backhand Sabalenka, forehand Krejcikova into the net. It is 15 all. Roman saying, Roland, amazing covering. You are lovely. Hey, that's a beautiful comment. Very nice. I agree. Roland's I really like how he asks like trivia questions and stuff like that. I might have to borrow that if you don't mind, Roland. Boring. I do want Rublev to win the match, in my opinion, but I hope Nori can win the first set so you can win that bet. That is so sweet of you, Max. Roland wasn't there all the time, but it is amazing. It was an amazing stream, and I love your trivia. All right, backhand Sabalenka inside out goes into the top of the net, and it is 30-15 Krejcikova. MJ in Carlos quest to copy Rafa injury indoor ERC. Yeah, I mean, don't. Of course, I'm a big Alcaraz fan. I definitely don't think that, but I think what did he do? He tore his abdomen when he was playing Runa, and then he pulled the hamstring before Aussie Open. So hopefully he'll be good. I think he's going to be fine now. Sexy Sadie saying, Covey, you know that Pegula's parents own the Buffalo Sabres of the NHL? I absolutely do. I actually knew about her dad, Terry Pegula. I knew of his name like 5 years before I'd ever heard of her, because she wasn't prominent, many years ago. And at the time, being such a big hockey fan, they actually signed one of the former Canuck players, like a 40-year, 40 million 10-year deal. And that's when I first heard his name. That was like in 2000 and I think 13 or 14. So actually about 10 years ago. All right, nice serve up the tee. Backhand return Sabalenka. Now another backhand Sabalenka into the net, into the low part of the net. And she's looking at her coach saying, what am I doing? And it is now game point for 5-2. Krejcikova, 40-30. Okay, Roland, I was only kind of there, but your commentary of tennis was wonderful. Look at that. Love it. You guys are so complimentary. And why wouldn't you be? He's great. Really enjoyed it. This is my monthly rent. This guy, what are you living in a penthouse? No, I'm just being silly. And Sabalenka, another forehand sails very long. So Krejcikova holds and is up 5-2. So this is becoming a mirror image of the other match, in the opposite way. Last set, it was 5-2 Sabalenka. And then ended up winning 6-3. So let's see. Let's give a little bit of love for Krejcikova. She's playing great. MJ, Pegula parents own Bills, no? Yes, they own the National Hockey League Buffalo Sabres and the National Football League Buffalo Bills. They own both. Yeah. It was frustrating to, this is Stuan Lim, SWL, it was frustrating to see Zverev not convert 3 love 40 games. That's gutsy, though, from Medi, you gotta say. Pat, Pegula, I need $1 million, dollars, please. Yeah, she's got billions of those. They own both. Yes, the family owns both. Pretty crazy, huh? Could have won in 2, says Suwan. Hey, Yosip. Nori, the master of Indian as well, is absolutely thrashing Rublev at the moment. Let's see what the score is there. Oh, wow. What is it? Damn, 6-2. And Rublev just made a final as well in Dubai, losing to our boy Medi. Sadie saying they do in regards to the Pegulas. The Pegula's parents are loaded. Yeah, they're proper billionaires with a B. JP saying I heard billionaires like Roman, who's going to be a billionaire by the end of this tournament. JP, I heard a good interview with Medvedev. He said the courts are playing slower than some clay court. Yeah, he did. He's been critical of them, actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Sabalenka serving at 2-5. She's up 15 to love. Nice serve out wide. Return is a deep one, good one. And then Sabalenka forehand goes very long. So she is not crispy. She was crispy to start the match with her contact of the ball, and her crispiness has become soggy now. It is 15 all for Sabalenka. Yeah, another 1,500 cashed in. GSL saying, JP, how's your morning going? Bright sun, dry and 18 Celsius here in Florida. Winter paradise. Yeah, sounds like it. Crazy stat from JP saying Sakari had 29 break points against Pliskova, converted 7. So that's about what, 1 in 9. Pretty good. But that's crazy. Or sorry, no, that's even. Oh, it's 1 in 4. For Gary, good. Cloudy and 14 here. ace for Sabalenka, brings her back to 30 all. Krejcikova now just 2 points away from the set. Am I jinxing her now? Potentially. Has Rublev lost it mentally yet? Not sure, but I could see that happen. Yeah, proper billionaire with a B, Covey being shady. I'm just spitting facts here, yo. That's what I do. I spit mad heat, I spit crazy fire, and I spit facts. So many facts that it's FAXCTS. That's how factsy I am. And double fault Sabalenka setting up a first set point for Krejcikova. And this is becoming a similar story to what happened 3 weeks ago in Dubai when Krejcikova lost the first set by a bagel and then won in a tie break and then won 6-1. Sabalenka first serve into the net. So here comes a very big second serve. No pressure, but there's a lot of pressure. GSL, Sexy Sadie, or would you like to be a Lady Madonna? 1 second here. Nice serve, return up the middle. And Sabalenka's backhand goes long. There it is, folks. The set. I'll get back to this in a second, Gary. There is the set. Krejcikova breaks, and she is level at 1 set apiece now. Nicely done from the channel. Okay, folks, looks like both players are taking a bathroom break right now. So I'm actually going to take a quick break because I've been drinking all this tea. Just give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. Enjoy some of our highlights from last year.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the fifth. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think, okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa 2 sets down?
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting your man.
Delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay.
Ben has seen comebacks many times, and I have just come back. So welcome to anyone who is new since I've left. Covey cursing the AO chat. So Gary, this is where I was when I left. Gary's saying, "Sexy Sadie, or would you like to be Lady Madonna?" I hear a great. I heard a great story today about the making of Lady Madonna. Apparently, the whole project took just 14 days. Interesting. Who did the project? Says Sexy Sadie. That's cool. Interesting. Surprise me. Hi, Covey. Just tuned in, and yet another presenter. Hello. Welcome. Surprise me. Nice to have you in the chat. Yes, my name is Covey. I am a presenter here, and I am a huge tennis fan and lover. Hope you are too. I'm assuming you are. And we're having a good one here. Sabalenka, she's only lost once in the entire year, and it was to Krejcikova, and it looks like we're in for a thrilling third set. Well, thank you, and you just came in right on time. Minor Saba, what are you doing? He is taking a bathroom break right now. Gary, a bit off topic. This from Max. I do remember you saying that you're a fan of the Beatles. Oh, we're getting back in the Beatles, are we? Boring, aka Roman Covey cursing the AO champ. No, that wasn't me. I'm just again spitting facts, man. Straight up factual, baby. No. No, like I said, Sabalenka is my girl this year. I want her to do well. I want her to win majors, and I just always liked her game, and I've always kind of felt bad for the yips that she had and how she overcame them, which tells me a lot about her. There you go. Yeah, Krejcikova's kryptonite for Saba and Iga. It's looking like it, honestly. Lady Madonna is a Varge specialist. Is the word? I'm not sure what that means. Suwan saying looks like the last match that pretty much, right? Sabalenka is back and ready, but I think Krejcikova is still in the facilities. Sexy Stadium. I'm talking about the Beatles writing, recording, producing, and distributing the song around the world in just over 2 weeks. Yikes. Okay, I think Rublev is okay for now regarding has he blown up or not. Surprised me, gone off air to struggle some free-range chickens. All right. Hope that goes well for you. Intermission, says JP. Welcome back. How many chickens did you strangle during the break? Oh, you're talking about me strangling chickens. No. I don't strangle chickens. I'm a vegetarian. I love all animals. Would never eat one. But you do you, folks. I'm not here to judge. Roman, 23.5. The over for Paul. Hey, oh my God. I mean, you got to go under on that, right? You don't need to read every message. I know, but I kind of like to. Don't publish that comment. Oh, hey, what is? Got some funny commenters here. We got Ronki. Ronki with a pretty good question. How do you decide which matches to cover? That's a good question. I think it's usually the ones that have the most potential viewers. But the answer lies with Ben and JG, actually. They know better than I do. However, they ask me to do matches, and most of the time I say yes, and I'm usually available due to my flexible schedule. Okay, here we are, folks. Krejcikova is serving to kick off this third set. First serve was a fault, and the second serve was also a fault. So love 15 to start this match. To start this set. JG, grow up, Ben, gets me every time. Yeah, I agree. It's a really funny line. GSL saying, poor attendance at this tournament. Americans are embarrassing me. Yeah, someone was mentioning that since 2021, there's been lower attendance here. So the serve, the return was a short ball. Krejcikova steps in and rips a forehand winner. So it's 15 all here. M's laughing about that. SWL laughing about the M's comment about JG saying grow up, Ben. All right, Krejcikova, nice serve out wide, and the return goes long, and Sabalenka throws her hands in the air saying, what is happening? She's lost her range, folks. She has not looked the same as she did in the first 3 quarters of the first set. She came out gangbusters, and she has just definitely lost some steam since then. Krejcikova, nice serve out wide, and then goes cross-court forehand. Sabalenka gets a racket on it, but not over the net, and it is 40-15. Krejcikova continuing to roll here, and gosh, it's looking like if I'm re-predicting, I'm gonna say that Krejcikova looks the more confident, the more on her toes. So double game point here, 40-15. Krejcikova, first serve. Just wide, trying to go up the tee for an ace. Second serve coming up. And another return into the net from Sabalenka. So Krejcikova holds to start off the third set. Let's see. Oh, JP, that's why we love Covey. JG and Ben mostly ignore us during the streams. Yeah, but certain people, some goofy things. You know what? I didn't understand the sentiment of the poster. So I see what JP is saying. He's just looking out for me. So thank you for that. But it's all good. Yeah. Gary's saying, gotcha. Yeah, sometimes I jump the gun and I put the comment on before I fully see what's going on. Okay. JP, I feel like that's me. No, you do not say. No, you're great, Max. Don't you worry whatsoever. I don't think JP is talking about you at all in that sense. SWL here saying it's March Madness, so attendance is difficult. Yeah, but I mean, March Madness is all over the country. Double fault here for Sabalenka, and it is love 15. So it just keeps getting worse for Saba. The energy is low. She's doing the raspberry where she goes like this after like losing points. So the positivity, the body language has waned as this match has gone on. First serve is good. Backhand return is nice and deep from Krejcikova. And then Krejcikova gets a forehand on her second shot, and it goes into the net, 15 all. I really do not like grunters who grunt on slice shots. That's it. And that's actually interesting because, yeah, I guess slices don't have that same exhale-y force from the lungs. Here we go. Sabalenka pounding the ball with a couple forehands. Now she got a backhand Krejcikova up the line. Oh, it's a beauty. She struck it from maybe 2 or 3 feet outside of the line, and it landed like right on the line. So great control there. And it's 15-30. Really nice shot there from Krejcikova. Sabalenka gave her a short ball. It was kind of weird. Sabalenka was on the baseline. Yeah, it landed just inside the line. Beautiful angle. They're showing a replay from straight on. Okay. Beautiful serve out wide, but Krejcikova block back return now. Forehand Sabalenka, and then the backhand Krejcikova into the net. So these are big serves from Sabalenka, and Krejcikova is doing these nice block backs, and they're landing within 5 feet of the baseline. So really nice returns for Krejcikova. It's like she made an adjustment after the first set, or in the first set, which again, we were talking earlier, as I mentioned, I read something about, beautiful ace up the tee for Sabalenka for game point here, 40-30. What I was saying was, Krejcikova says, she's like, in every match I go into, I have a plan A, B, C, and D. So she's very analytical. She's noticing what's working, what's not working, what adjustments to make. And I really love that tactician part of her game. And it's a moonball return off the serve there. Now we got a backhand Sabalenka, backhand slice Krejcikova. Sabalenka up the line backhand, makes her way to the net, and Krejcikova cannot handle that. So we are on serve 1-all. So hopefully we continue with this type of play, some solid holding, some solid ball striking. Looking a little bit better is Sabalenka in this last game. Max asking, do you think Bianca can Andreescu can make her way back into the top 10? Yes, I do. I don't know how quickly she can, but I think she has the ability to get back there at some point. First serve is long from Krejcikova. Gary, Max, it's not you, emphasizing not. We love your comments. I completely agree with you there, Gary. Nice backhand return from Sabalenka, and then another backhand from Sabalenka goes wide. The thing is, sometimes she's going wide by like the entire width of the alley or the tram lines or whatever. And then sometimes she'll hit like four shots out of 10 that are just wide by like an inch. It's really confusing. Okay, Krejcikova, 15 love here. Tense third set. I can already feel a little bit of the tension. First serve is a let. Okay, who called it? Rublev is losing it mentally now. Who was that? Covey, what do you think of the 175 Challenger? Is that the one in Phoenix where there's like Berrettini and Lehechka and all that stuff? If that's one you're asking about, I think it's awesome, and I wish I was still at Arizona State University because I would definitely be going to that. Nice rally going on here. Backhand Krejcikova, backhand Sabalenka, forehand Krejcikova, forehand Sabalenka up the line, and she crushes a winner. Beautiful. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's when you know she's on. Great rally from both players. Good variety in terms of switching from forehand to backhand. And then she waited for the right moment and stepped in. It was not super short, but short enough for her to put all of that and go for it over the high part of the net. 15 all Krejcikova. First serve. Toss is up. Serve is good. Forehand. Oh, forehand return is just a hair long. I thought it was a winner, and so did she, but the out was called loudly, and there you go. Krejcikova is up 30-15. Oh, yeah, no. So, JP, I was mentioning, so earlier in this stream, there was someone else who was using some foul language, dropped the F word, talking about how come we're not streaming the match. He was really bummed. And I put it up on the screen. And the reason I do that is because I'd rather address it rather than someone continually do something. And so if I address it and then if they continue on, that's when I cut people off. I don't want to just say, okay, cut you off. I want to give someone a chance to do better, to be a little bit better. So that's the reason why I put those up there. And then if it continues from there, that's when I block people. I don't like to block people. I've only blocked one person once, and I've put people in timeout maybe 3 other times. But that's my reasoning there. Wonder if they grunt in practice. I believe they do because like they even taught us in hockey, like when we take a slap shot or when you take a wrist shot, for example, you want to exhale, you want to, they even say, I even had a hockey coach saying, in tennis, they grunt to get that sound out. If you grunt, that's fine. So I think that's a thing. Break point, and Sabalenka converts, and she is up 2-1. Finally, after a long lull in the second set, she gets a nice break. I should say a long lull since the second set. Sabalenka, I think she did break once in the second, but she was already pretty far gone. Yeah, I got you. Gotcha. Saying I wasn't talking about anyone in the stream regarding goofy comments. There was, however, at the beginning, there was someone kind of dropping F-bombs, and I just put it up there, told them what was up, and they didn't comment anymore, so it was all good. Okay, we got Yarmila Senohova saying, go Barbora to win, heart emoji. Thank you, Jarmila, for joining the stream. Really appreciate having you in here, and nice to see some love. No worries, Cubby. Yeah, all good, JP. Believe me, I appreciate everything from all of especially our GTL fam. I know you guys are just making it a fun place to be. So yeah, I enjoy all this discussion. Yeah, the other day someone was putting down a player. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was calling the Garcia match, and someone said something that I didn't appreciate and kind of called them out on it. But then again, they were good after that. They didn't say anything. But yeah, definitely want to keep it enjoyable for everyone. Arthur saying hello. Hey again, Covey. Haha, GSL, says MJ. All right, Sabalenka's looking good now. Another ace to kick off this game. Game number 4 in the third set, and she's up 15 love. So now Sabalenka is starting to look like the Sabalenka of the first set. Just in the last 10 minutes. First serve is long. Second serve coming up. So Saba's up a break here. And it's been a pretty good match. I have a feeling that this set's going to be the best of them all, though. Second serve is good. Backhand return cross-court. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand up the line Krejcikova. Forehand cross-court Sabalenka. Beautiful defensive shot. Krejcikova does get to it, but hits it wide. Sabalenka, 30 love. Good defense there from the Australian Open champion. That was a great rally. Loved it. Yeah, that forehand on the run from Sabalenka cross court just to get it back. Okay. Sabalenka, tries to go ace up the tee, but was just a hair wide. If I was her, I would have asked to see the replay because that looked close. By the way, folks, blueberry infused, definitely not as good as cucumber infused water. It's not bad. It's just way more subtle. Actually, it's not bad. I'm going to take that back. I think because it's been sitting for the last hour, I didn't let it sit as long as I did the cucumber yesterday. Sexy Sadie, Sharapova never grunted during practice, even when hitting the ball hard. Ah, interesting. I guess maybe it's different for every player. Nope. So 40 love here and a close call. Sabalenka just went a hair, and I mean a hair, actually maybe an inch wide on that forehand inside out. So it's 40-15. She still has a couple of game points. JP, okay, I'm not aware of. Okay. I thought you were referring to someone was saying something about Garcia, and it was not very nice. And Barbora with a backhand up the line winner. So she has come back from 40, from love 40 down, well, 40 love down because it's Sabalenka serve. And she's gotten a couple points back. So let's see if Sabalenka can put it away. She's got one more chance. Third game point of the game. MJ, do you not drink alcohol, Cubby? I do drink alcohol, not super amounts, and also it's only 3:15 in the afternoon here, so probably have a couple tonight. But yeah, I'm not a huge drinker, but I do I'll have maybe 2 to 3 beers on a night type of thing, or a couple glasses of wine, and maybe 1 to 3 times a week depending on the week. Yeah, so I'd say I'm a very moderate drinker. But yeah, usually on the stream, actually, I've probably been drinking on streams more than in general lately, just because it's nice to have a little refreshing drink while you're calling a match. Beautiful return, Sabalenka. Krejcikova with a nice squash shot, defensive play, and Sabalenka hits that long and then drops her racket, and she's talking to her coach. She's frustrated. Come on, stay positive. You're fine. You're up the break in the third set. Oh, you know what? I think she's complaining that she thought that the ball was out. So she's frustrated at Akai, it looks like. All right, serve from Krejcikova out wide. And then on the +1, she does a drop shot if she comes in on the short ball. And Sabalenka got to it, but pushes it way out. So it's 30 love Krejcikova. I like that. So the serve was out wide. Sabalenka with a short ball return. Krejcikova runs up to it and then does a little drop off of that return. I like that. Little variety. No, not Saba. Sorry, Krejcikova first serve into the net. The sun doesn't stop Ben and JG from partaking. I got to take care of my mom as well, so I got to make sure I'm not too loose. And also, I'm driving to this event later on, so which is why I cannot call the Alcaraz match. So I got to be careful. But yeah, M saying I rarely drink at all anymore. I really have to be in the mood for it. Yeah, same here. I really like red wine in the evenings. I find that it's a very mellow way to get yourself loose. And it doesn't, creeps up on you, but doesn't hit you hard. You can control it. And then beers have a lot of sugar. I got to watch that as well. A lot of sugar. Okay, double game point for Krejcikova, 40-15. She's down a break 1-3 here in the third set in the decider. First serve is good up the tee. Backhand return long from Sabalenka, and Krejcikova holds for 2-3. Sabalenka still up a break and will serve after the changeover. Little love for Krejcikova. Max with some stats saying if Krejcikova participates in the U.S. Open doubles this year, defending her title, along with Siniakova, they'll both have a double Grand Slam along with an Olympic gold medal. Yeah, that duo has won everything. Double is in winning all the majors twice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They're wonderful. Yeah, Krejcikova uses that variety. I really like the angles she uses. I think she learned that from her doubles days. Well, she's still doing doubles, but from doubles in general. We got Roman saying, "Come on, Aryna." We got let's see. Em is saying, "I rarely drink it all anymore. I really love to be the." Oh yeah, Laurie, you got that one. Man, I went upward. We got Jarmila again saying, "Go Barbora." Thank you for that, Jarmila. Also, folks, 32 likes. Thank you to every single person showing us some love. We really, really appreciate it. I got about 50 people in here, so thank you for everyone supporting our channel by viewing, by commenting, by liking, by subscribing. And yes, do please subscribe. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. And by the way, also hello to those who are on Twitch and Facebook Live. Ace to start off the match from Sabalenka. 15 love. And Gobi has entered the chat. Hi, Gobi. This is my little baby dog. She's so cute and she's lovely. Okay. Any other scores, says JP? Yeah, I'll get to them in just a second. Actually, okay, another ace, so 30 love. So we know Davidovich Fokina beat Garin in straight sets. We know Medvedev beat Zverev 2-1. Rublev is currently down a set and down 5-2. Norrie is serving and is up 15 love. So 3 points away from the next round is Cam Norrie. We have Fucovitz and Fritz, surprisingly, tied after 6 games in the first set. So 3-3 there. I actually thought Fritz has been rolling. I thought he would be kind of taking that one from the beginning. Sabalenka, nice serve, return from Krejcikova up the middle. Now we got a volley from Krejcikova. Sabalenka can't get to it. And there you have it. Point for Krejcikova, 30-15. So that's what we have on the men's side. On the women's side, earlier, Coco Gauff won in 3 sets over Rebecca Peterson of Sweden. Maria Sakkari takes out Karolina Pliskova in 3 sets. And we've got this match going on, as you know. And then that's pretty much it so far. Got 4 more men's matches yet to begin and 5 more women's matches yet to begin. Another ace for Sabalenka, 40-30. All 3 points have been aces in this game, and then she also had at least one in the last one. So like I was saying, her service rhythm is picking up. She's looking like she did in the first set. All right, and another serve out wide, and Krejcikova does not return that in, lands in the doubles alley. So nice hold from Sabalenka, 4-2. Here we go. Some love for Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
JP Alcaraz Draper, hope it goes 3. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be at this event and I'm going to be on my phone checking out the scores. All right, we got a backhand from Krejcikova, goes into the net after a decent little rally, and it's love 15. Sexy Sadie, what's your favorite beer, Cubby? Mine is Sam Smith Chocolate Lager, great beer. So there's this beer made by this company called How Sound, which is like a local British Columbia beer, and it's called King Heffy, and it's a Hefeweizen with banana tones. That is like that's my number one. And then there's another one called Leroy Brown Ale that I had in college in Arizona. And by the way, Krejcikova hit a backhand cross court wide on the +1, And so now that was very close. That was like a millimeter. Oh, wow. That was as close as you could possibly be. And Sabalenka smiling like, ooh. So it is love 30 now. Krejcikova is in some danger, folks. If she loses this game, Sabalenka will have the opportunity to serve out the match. So the Leroy Brown Ale also has chocolate in it. It's a brown ale with a chocolate and coffee hints, little tones of those flavors. So yeah, those are my two favorite beers. JP saying Barbora is quite crafty. That's a beautiful word for her. She is very crafty. She's intelligent. She has the hand skills, and she puts it all to use. And she's she's a good tactician. So craftiness is a good. Hey, we're talking about beer and we're talking about crafty. How about that? MJ, I didn't know beer has so much sugar. Yeah, the carbs and the calories are huge. So got to watch out for that. I don't like beer, but I'm into sweets. Yeah, same here. I am a sweet lover. MJMs, I think I only drink on dates so I can tolerate guys. Oh, but you should drink now to tolerate me then. TMI. JP. Okay. All right, 30 all. So Krejcikova has brought it back to level in this game. Now, nice serve to the body. Sabalenka, good return, but Krejcikova rips it back into that corner for a winner, 40-30. So she's trying to stay within touching distance here and not allow Sabalenka the opportunity to serve it out in the next game. 40-30 for the Czech player, and she is about to serve her first serve. Toss is up. Serve is into the tape. We've got a second serve coming up. Nori serving for the match. Let's go. I am so hungry. I only eat at McDonald's. Brecky. Here we go. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Krejcikova is long, so we are at deuce. Tension rising, folks. Tension rising in the stadium here at Indian Wells. Not much of a buzz in the crowd. Pretty quiet between points. A couple people clapping here and there, but you know, one thing I love about the US Open, there's this electric buzz in the crowd in between points, especially when it's a good match. M saying, MJ, I can't even get dates anymore. You know what I did, folks? I went on Tinder. I downloaded Tinder today for the first time in like 4 years. Because I was always just annoyed with that stuff, but I was like, I got to meet someone at some point. So I never really had issues before, but since the pandemic started and my mom had her stroke, and I've just kind of been at home so much that I feel like I've forgotten how to be out there. I never eat at McDonald's. That stuff never goes off. Yeah, I'm not sure. Max, I hope you have fun at your event. Thank you. That's very sweet of you, Max. Appreciate that. All right, break point. Krejcikova serve out wide. Return just long on the backhand block from Sabalenka. So back to deuce here. Again, the tension mounts, folks. The tension's mounting. The players taking a little bit more time, bouncing the ball a couple more times before their serves. So that's when you know these things are going down. Krejcikova, beautiful serve up the tee, and then a backhand lob return, and Krejcikova puts an overhead away. That's another thing I really like about Krejcikova. She's very solid on her overheads, and I think that has a lot to do with the doubles as well, especially when it bounces like closer to the baseline, like say between the service line and the baseline. Those aren't always the easiest. It's of course much easier to put away a high bounce that's right at the net. But nicely done under pressure there. Here we go. She has the advantage. First serve into the tape. Second serve coming up. Sadie, I can cook better than McDonald's. Sexy Sadie, you are smart, JP. That stuff will kill you. I agree. It's a little bit too greasy and starchy a lot of the time. All right. Backhand Krejcikova here. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Krejcikova. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand slice. Krejcikova is wide and we are back to deuce. Sabalenka hitting the ball a little bit harder now in the last couple of games. You can feel it. You can feel it in her grunts, and you can feel it in the speed that it's coming off the racket visually. GSL, you heard it here first. I think Rebecca Peterson is the real deal, and so is Marta Kostyuk. And Gary made a really good call apparently last year. I wasn't a part of the whole GTL gang at the time, but he was saying that once he watched Vekic play, I believe it was in San Diego, he called it, and she has been on. So listen to Gary, folks. And a beautiful forehand ripper up the line return winner from Sabalenka, setting up another break point. So this has been a long and a gutsy game here from both players. Big roar. The positivity has come back now, I'd say, in Sabalenka's strut. And let's see if she can convert on this second break point of the game. First serve into the tape. So Sabalenka will have a look at a second serve. Krejcikova only 41% winning on her second serve. And she serves into the body, return right off the baseline. And then, oh my goodness, Sabalenka hit a forehand that looked like it bounced on the line, but they called it out. I want to see the replay on that, because in real time that looked, oh my goodness. It's the exact same as the Krejcikova in the last game, 1 millimeter. So it's karma, folks. Instantly, they're back to even. MJ Sweets are the best. Sexy Sadie saying, Cubby, that sounds good. Maybe I can find it in Texas. Might be tough. It's like it's only seasonal even here. We only get it like 2 months of the year. But yeah, it's called How Sound, HOWE Sound, and it's called King Heffy. Really, really good beer. And then the Leroy Brown, that's found in Arizona. Ems, we're balancing each other out in the world. Haha, Cubby, I deleted my dating apps today. Krejcikova hits a routine backhand into the net, and now another breakpoint Sabalenka, breakpoint number 3 of this game, and whoo, that is seriously so funny, Ems. Like literally after 4 years, I was like, okay, I'm just going to get back, see what's going on. Great serve out wide, a nice return, barely getting it back over. Krejcikova steps up and hits that short ball beautifully into the open court. Back to deuce again. Man, that's thin margins, man. That serve was very beautiful out wide. Sabalenka does his backhand slice return, barely makes it over the net, and then Krejcikova has to bring the ball upwards and then back downwards, and she does it all very nicely. So here we go. Deuce, backhand return Saba, backhand Krejcikova, backhand Saba up the line for another winner. And she is putting the pressure on, folks. She's seeing lots of break points here. This is what, the 4th now coming up of the game? Sue Wan asking, do you like spicy? I love spicy food, my friend. I'm a big fan. How about you? A lot of good Indian dishes have spices. I mean, there is a limit for me. I'm not one of those guys who's like, hey, pour it on, I can take anything. But definitely there's a limit. There's like a threshold of, does this spice add flavor? Yes, perfect. And is this spice taking over the flavor? That's when I'm like, no, too much. Ooh, second serve goes off the tape, bounces upwards, and then lands in the box. So we have another second serve. That's how close we were to a break on a double fault. Man, the tension, folks, the tension's rising. Here we go. Ooh, she didn't like the toss, so she's starting again. Here we go. Second serve is good. Backhand return, cross court is wide from Sabalenka back to deuce. This has become a pretty long game, folks. I'm actually going to take a look at the specific number of points because this has been a doozy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There has been 16 points in this game alone. Wow. Deuce number 6. Krejcikova's shoulder is going to get tired soon. Beautiful serve into the body. Sabalenka moves out of the way and rips a backhand, and then Krejcikova's backhand goes into the net. You need to use the potty, girl? Got to give me a second. We're in the middle. We're in the thick of it. My dog's making the sound like I need to go out. Come here, baby. Come on. Window. Come on. Aja. Okay, break point number 5. Here we go. First serve is good. Backhand return into the net, and we're into deuce number 7. Come on, folks. This is getting crazy. It's what now? 18 points into this game? GSL saying US Open, the most electric atmosphere in tennis. Yeah. For the big events, for sure. There are some other smaller events, like I believe the WTA finals in Guadalajara. I remember them being very electric as well. And Sabalenka forehand up the line goes long. Krejcikova with the advantage now. This is quite a game. Krejcikova has saved 5 break points in this game alone. That's almost half of the amount of break points she's faced in the entire match. Here we go. First serve from Krejcikova is good. Backhand return off the baseline. Another forehand from Sabalenka goes long, and Krejcikova holds a very gutsy hold. Crazy game there. So now it is 4-3. Sabalenka will serve up a break still. Let's give a little love for Krejcikova. That was gutsy. All right, M's from Max M's. I feel like trying to date someone without the dating app is hard. It seems like I'm not looking to date right now. Yeah, it's really weird. I actually met someone at the dog park the other day, and they're like, "What's your Instagram?" And we chatted a little bit, and then I was like, "Hey, do you want to grab some food?" Or sorry, do you want to? I didn't say grab. I said, "Do you want to take the dogs out for a walk on the beach?" Because there's a dog beach at one of our beaches here. And then boom, just dead silence. And we were chatting for 2 hours, and it was like really fun and a lot of things in common in terms of like, I don't know, interests, like spirituality, things like that. But hey, I don't understand it. I never have really understood dating. Although my parents told me when I was a kid, they're like, you can't date anyone unless they're marriage material. And this was when I was like 10 years old. So that's what happens when you have Indian parents. So I didn't really gain that experience. Gary saying, here's my boring beer contribution. Give me a simple Coors Light in a frosted mug on a Friday night after a tough week with pizza, of course. There you go. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Jarmila, I love to support our top Czech female players. Yes, you should. That is wonderful. There's so many amazing Czech women who play tennis. So many young ones coming as well, and so many veterans that are like already on the top of the game. 4 Czech women left in this tournament alone. Thanks for that, JP. Sabalenka serve out wide. Krejcikova forehand goes long. 15 love Sabalenka. Sexy Sadie, GSL, have a drink on me. Stan or Sinner? Ooh, I'm going to go with Sinner on that one. Me too, super love spicy. Attaboy. 2-1. Yeah, gets the blood flowing a little bit. I love chili chocolate. Okay, we've got Krejcikova with a nice little chip, and then Sabalenka goes forehand cross court winner, and she's up 30 love. Okay, here's Sabalenka serving at 30 love, looking to take a stranglehold on this game. Nothing has been easy this set. Beautiful first serve. Krejcikova gets a piece of it, but it bounces directly downwards on the outstretched Krejcikova's racket there. So 40 love, triple game point. Baby, I know you got to go, but you got to give me some time here. Okay. Sabalenka first serve is good. Now +1 out wide. Now Sabalenka makes her way to the net and then hits an easy volley into the net as she was making her way up. Krejcikova hit a backhand slice floater as Sabalenka was making her way up, and I think her eyes got a little bigger than her racket. Yeah, she tried to. Yeah, unfortunate there. Come on, Aryna, says GSL. Okay, Sabalenka. Nope, first serve is a fault there. I think Sinner, Josip Sinner. So it looks like consensus from us here in the chat. Okay, here we go. 40-15 second serve, and Krejcikova winner up the line. So it's 40-30. Nothing coming easy in this match now for either player. Ems, some very long matches today. Yeah, that's what happens when you get to the nitty gritty. From 96 down to 16. So we have got the best players of the week playing. We got Cam Norrie 1. Okay. I think that was from a couple minutes ago. I am behind here. Oh, she thought it was an ace for the game, and it was a let, so she gets another first serve. The drama just keeps growing. Gobi feeling the tight match too. Yeah, she is. She's like, I gotta pee. This is too much. I need to relieve myself. Gary saying, Sexy Sadie, I actually gave that up years ago when I remarried. My bride is strictly non-alcohol. She has no objection to me having beer, but I like honoring her choice. Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah, like the return from Krejcikova up the middle is a nice deep one, and Sabalenka goes into the net with the forehand. So back to deuce from 40 love. Again, nothing coming easy. Yeah, Gary, again, I've never eaten meat before, and I date people who do eat meat, and I obviously don't cook it or anything, but the only thing I ask is like no like kisses when someone's eating meat. After that, I'm good. Other than that, I'm good. And nice serve, and then Krejcikova has a backhand slice that goes into the net. Sabalenka has the advantage here. Gosh, Sabalenka wins 3 points, then Krejcikova wins 3 points, then Sabalenka gets a point. And it's like, whoo, come on, ladies. Make up your mind. Who wants to take the stranglehold of this match? Sabalenka first serve at advantage is good, and the block back return goes long. It is now 5-3 Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Okay, we got come on Barbora. That surprised me, saying players are like Sabalenka are ruining in WTA. I don't agree with that. JP saying I agree, grunting is cringe. I don't mind the grunting. It doesn't, like, it's not something that like, for example, if I'm sitting with someone and they're chewing their food with their mouth open, that I can't stand. Like, I'm like, I have to go into a different room. And if I'm at like a dinner party and someone's doing that, not that it happens all the time, I have to, like, when you don't know someone, you can't be like, hey man, stop it. If it's like your brother or something or your friend, you could be like, could you please not do that? But the grunting does not have that effect on me. But I could see how it does have an effect on certain people for sure. So we got a nice little rally going. Backhand Sabalenka, backhand slice Krejcikova, backhand slice Sabalenka, backhand Krejcikova. Nice one. It's a winner. She got a good angle in the end there. So it's 15 all here on the Krejcikova serve. She is serving to stay in this match, by the way. She's down 3-5. Okay. Roman saying one more game. Oh, Krejcikova with a beautiful serve up the tee. It wasn't an ace, but it might as well have been because it did not go anywhere near back into the court. So 30-15 Krejcikova. When I played tennis, I grunted loud. LOL, it helped me play better. I don't grunt when I play, but I definitely understand why people grunt. It's the exhale. And some people say, if you grunt, you're really letting it out. And if you don't grunt, you're holding a part of it in. I think you can get away with not grunting. At least I know I can. Nice serve up the tee for an ace. Krejcikova holds, finally an easy hold for someone. So there you go. It is now 5-4, and Sabalenka will serve for the match after this changeover. Let's see. Roman, go to sleep after that. It was a good day. Made $8,000. Wow, that is awesome. My neighbor's dog is barking mad. Would a peanut butter sandwich help? Oh, I bet it would for sure. Boring. Wow. In regards to the 8,000, Boring should share some tips. Just serve it out, says Roman. Surprised me saying grunting is a distraction tactic. It has no bearing on power. Again, like I said, I don't think that that's necessarily true. I mean, Djokovic grunts, Alcaraz grunts. I know Roger didn't. Obviously, Nadal does. Maybe it has to do with personality as well. You know, like two of the best 3 men's players of all time. Who was it? Stellis that had the really like. There are definitely some grunts that are like too much. I think it was Stellis. Maybe I could be wrong, but maybe someone will let me know. Boring, Sue. Most of the times I bet for the over, but there is days and days. Oh yeah, Sonego. There you go. Can't really bring tips on betting. Celis, yeah, it was Celis. Thank you, JP. Yeah, Celis was bad. Grunters need to learn the lesson. It's not acceptable. The thing is, I don't think that most people who run tennis think it's unacceptable. Like, I think it's maybe some fans think that, but I don't think like people who run tournaments, they're not going to say, hey, please don't grunt. But yeah, you know, to each their own. Okay, Sabalenka now serving for the match. First serve is good. Now she does a backhand slice. Now Krejcikova backhand slice. Backhand up the line. Sabalenka, it's a clean winner. And she is up 15-love. Go B. All right, folks. 35 likes. Thank you to everyone who's shown us some love. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Here comes the first serve at 15-love. Goes into the tape. Okay, here's the second serve. And Barbora with the nice return up the middle. And Sabalenka forehand goes long. Don't bet on exhibitions. I don't even notice Rafa's grunt anymore. Yeah, and he's got one of the kind of the loudest ones. My best tip is don't bet on challengers or injured players. First serve is long at 15 all. Here's a second serve at 15 all. And backhand return is up the middle. Forehand from Sabalenka. Backhand Krejcikova goes up the line. And it's that was weird. Did it bounce twice? That was kind of weird. Anyways, Krejcikova won the point. Let's see. She goes. So it goes backhand Sabalenka, backhand Krejcikova up the line, bounces once, and yeah, it bounced twice before Sabalenka got it. That's kind of rare. It was like she hit it so flat that it just there was no up bounce after that first. That was interesting. All right, Krejcikova return goes into the net, so 30 all. Sabalenka serving and looking to serve it out here. Surprised me saying it's game playing. I mean, I'm not gonna try and change your mind. I just like I don't think tennis. I would bet everything I own that grunting will never ever be banned. I don't think it'll ever. No one will ever say you can't do that. So either you gotta maybe just watch the matches on mute, then you won't hear it. And it's a double fault at 30 all here. So big moment for a double fault. She didn't lose the game on it, but she has now given Krejcikova a little opening for a break to bring this set back to level and to make Gobi even more mad that I can't take her out for a bathroom break. Okay. And it's an ace. Acquitted herself beautifully after that double fault. The world evens itself out. We got M's Rublex grunt is funny. Come on! I don't know if I did it as well. I kind of forgot how he did it. I remember when it was going on. M's and boring with the last thing. Oh, beautiful serve. +1 backhand cross court by Sabalenka. Krejcikova got a racket on it, but it went straight sideways. And now we have, I believe, our first match point, y'all.
Match point.
Oh, serve is good. Return up the middle. And then the +1 back to the same side is a winner for Sabalenka. And she takes it 6-3, 2-6, 6-4. A beautiful, warm embrace at the net. Very lovely exchange from both of these players. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. It was a good one, especially in the third set when the tension rose. Both players rose with it as well. Sabalenka had definitely a lull from the midway point or the near the end of the first set until about a third of the way into the third set. Krejcikova was getting a little bit better and better, staying very consistent as she always does. Precision, poise versus power and tenacity. And in the end, the power and tenacity won. 3 weeks ago, it was the other way around. And now Sabalenka is 15 wins and 1 loss on the year. The only loss she's had in the entire year was to Krejcikova 3 weeks ago. She's won in Adelaide. She won at the Australian Open. And then she went pretty deep in Dubai, losing to Krejcikova, who also beat Iga, by the way. That's an impressive duo to beat. She also beat Pegula on the way, all 3 of them. But anyways, so mad love for Sabalenka. Really well done. She really picked it up after a very shaky second set and a little bit beyond that. So there we go. Well done, Saba, says Ems, and I totally agree. 3-set Tuesday, and hey, your boy called it. I said 3 sets for Saba for this one. Let's see here. Sweet Revenge, says Roman. Sexy Sadie says Sabalenka. 3 claps. And we got Roman saying, Cubby, thanks for covering. I'm logging out. You take care, boring. Or Roman, sorry. Thank you for always contributing. Really appreciate it. King of Just saying, surprise me. Are you done complaining? Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, saying the grunting and Saba makes it ugly. Yeah, like I said, I don't think anyone is ever going to outlaw that or ban it. So I think you're going to have to watch matches on mute, unfortunately. So, yeah. And what else we got here? M saying, thanks, Covey. Great as always. You're very welcome, Ems. Thank you so much for your support every single time. Great watching matches with you all. SWL, one of my faves as well. Also, Gobi's one of Gobi's best friends. Great win, Saba, he says. Surprise says, nope, not going to get done complaining. King says, let's go, Saba. Triple fire emoji. Thanks. Peace out, Covey, and everyone. Peace out, King. Have a good one. Gary saying, love these 2 girls. Such a huge assets to the game. Later, GTL guys and gals. Sexy Sadie down in Texas says, thanks for the stream, Covey. I enjoyed it. So did I. Thank you very much. And then a big Sabalenka in between the flames from King of Just. See you later, guys. See you guys later, says Ems. Roman, good night, folks. Surprise. Saba ruins tennis. I think she meant her, or I think they meant Hertz, not Hursts. But Sabalenka does put players in Hursts when she beats them to death. Anyways, I'm just being silly now. So thank you all. Let's see, one more from M saying, if I manage to stay awake, JP, let's have wings. Bye all. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me. please enjoy later on the match. GTL will be streaming the Raducanu versus Iga match. Unfortunately, no Alcaraz match for me tonight. I don't think anyone will be doing that since everyone else will be in the middle of the night for the commentators. But thank you for joining me. I will definitely be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly which matches I'll be doing because they're not all set up yet, but I will definitely be covering the rest of the entire tournament. So, yeah, very excited for that. And one other thing here. Oh, okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. We're getting a little antagonistic here. But so anyways, from Vancouver, BC, signing off. My name is Covey for the Game to Love Tennis podcast, saying peace out. And I will see you all very, very soon, probably tomorrow. Peace.